This isn't venture capital.
I know. But given the opportunity, it is.
Venture capital is about a $5 billion check to two kids in a garage and hoping you make 50 times your money in a decade. This is,
I'm already in for 3, large.
3? Seriously? What on earth did you take out of CPR?
Yeah, you have to stop saying on Earth, but it will be about 4.2. After federal, it would be like 3.1. If I can find the right private equity buyer. Charles Foster King. He was a good late-stage investor at CPR.
Wow, $1 billion and $100 million to the federal government in taxes. Well, I'll tell you, as a fellow taxpayer, albeit on a much smaller scale, I thank you. That'll pay for a ton of those really necessary TSA workers. So, you know these things go bankrupt all the time, right?
I know, but I have now, net after taxes and all the other government crap, $3.1 billion. If 3 of the $3.1 billion goes to zero, then poor me, I'm left with only $100 million. Still more than my janitor mother's wildest dreams. You know me well enough. I'm out or I'm all in.
Okay, I hear you. How do you get liquid then on the 4.2 you hold in CPR stock that's now private with Ellen?
Yeah, Ellen at a private equity shop. I think maybe Charles King will buy out my share, halvesies. 2.1 for Charles, 2.1 for Francisco. I'll pay the taxes. And then just, invest.
Well, don't feel too bad about what you're netting here. If you'd done this deal in the 1950s, when I was born, the marginal long-term gain rates were over 70%, and you'd have netted more like 15% of your gains, or less.
Wait, what? The tax rate then was what?
Well, yeah, the U.S. had to pay for the war. Europe got loans, mostly from us, and they, never really paid us back. We were less comfortable running deficits back then, so Uncle Sam taxed the hell out of successful business-running Americans.
85% tax rates? That's like theft, not taxes.
And there were only a tiny handful of truly wealthy people then to finance, no offense, but truly insanely great projects like this.
Well, taxes are insane in California. Still crazy high in America, but what else could I do?
Yeah, I don't think Puerto Rico's calling your name.
I never just leave America. I truly love it here. So thankful.
Well, so this big roll of the dice, had it happened a half century or so ago, you'd have had almost no real dice to roll.
Wow, well, I will now. So, God bless America?
Or Reagan. But that's the idea.
So, Don, by the numbers, I need 25 large to get there. I don't have it. And the government isn't writing me any checks, at least not yet.
So if you're spending and raising at least 25 bill, and you and I both know that'll reach more like 50 billion or maybe 150 billion by the time you're done being over budget and missing launches. So at 50 bill in for now, well, what's the upside to investors from here?
It's Mars. They'd own it. There are like 140 million square kilometers of land on Mars. Here, and here, and look, all over. About a third of them are truly usable. We'd colonize or own maybe half of them, the best areas.
So what makes the areas good or not good?
Where there's underground water wells and the right mix of sunlight and storm shelter. And it's more than money here. It's, plus small. It's a legacy, like a legacy for all humankind. Like when Apollo sort of, quote, colonized, unquote, the moon ahead of Russia. I guess they really wanted the moon, but, So we have this book here, lots to look through.
Well, you've done a lot of work here, and I can see the vision, I think.
And for your investor friends, you could remind them of the fact that you'd be able to set your own laws, make your own economy, tax system, governing laws. That has to be worth, I don't know, trillions in today's world, doesn't it?
Well, you are thinking big, I'll give you that. If you really could colonize it, well, you'd have built the greatest company on Earth. Or, not on Earth. Yeah.
Lots and lots of tech to talk about, but Milo is behind it, so, if he says it'll work, it'll work.
It will work.
So, Don, are you in or not?
All right, well, I'm in.
Yes.
But for a VC-style check, $5 million. My big contribution here, I'll sit on your board if you want me.
Want you? Love you to be. And?
And yes, I'll introduce you to some of my rich friends. You'll have a shipload of tech explaining to do, but they're all tech people, so I'm sure they'll be really interested in what all you have to say.
I'll say enough.